If I had to describe Birthright Israel in 3 words.
3 words.
Experience. Identity.
Mishpacha.
Community.
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 Magic.
Relationship. Empowerment.
Jewish peoplehood.
Home.
Connection. Power.
The first thing that the guide said when he met us is welcome home. And that's something that stuck with me this entire trip.
It makes sense. You come here and everything clicks. You make sense of who you are.
To think now it's kind of part of my identity. I feel like I have a little bit more pride in saying I'm a Jewish woman.
I really enjoyed my time here. I really have fallen in love with Israel, and I love what I've been able to see and what I've been able to do here.
People don't feel that they're Jewish enough. And they see other people who look very religious to them, whatever that word means, and they feel that they're not up to par. They feel that they're not doing the Jewish thing right. And I think our job, one of our jobs, is to empower them.
I didn't grow up religious at all, and as a kid, I didn't want to voluntarily go to synagogue or learn Hebrew or even have a bar mitzvah. So on this trip, I decided it was time to have a bar mitzvah, and I did it with my whole family, not my mom and dad, but my family.
There was a participant, and she didn't consider herself Jewish. She participated, and at the final feedback, she said one sentence which I'll remember forever. She said, "From now on, when I'm going to speak about Jews, I'm going to use the term us." It got into my heart. I cannot forget it. Now, the impact of those 10 days about her, it changed her life.
I came on Birthright Israel because in my hometown, there's no Jewish culture, even remotely. This has been my first bit of experiencing actually what it's like and being around other Jewish kids. It's been crazy.
There's a lot of people who are coming from very many different places. They've never met anybody, and they actually leave feeling a huge draw, like being a magnet to want to make their own community, which they didn't think of before.
I like teaching my groups a Hebrew word every day. First day when we start in our first site or our first stop, I teach them the word mishpacha, which means family. And I always tell them, look to your right, look to your left. This is your family for the next 10 days and forever. When you look back at your birthright experience, this is the mishpacha that you'll remember. That kind of changes the state of mind with everyone within the group, knowing that it's not going to be an experience that they thought that it would be.
When we prepare to start a birthright trip, it's about thinking about how the sites can tell the story that we want to tell. And the story that we want to tell, ideally, has to do with our participants, who they are, what they're going through, what's happening right now in their lives.
You have a city where you live, you have a house that you live in, but a home is something completely different. And that is what Israel is to me.
It comes from, falafel to how can I help fix the world? It's just a gateway to something so much deeper.
There's many kids that don't experience Judaism when they're younger. Some kids don't have anything, no Shabbat, no nothing. And here they have 10 days of really experiencing what's Judaism and in the Holy Land. So there's nothing better than that.
This is like the most meaningful thing that you can donate money to. You are giving an opportunity for youth around the world and for young people around the world to investigate who they are and find connection to Israel, which is my home country and the place I love most, to find their Jewish roots, to find out friends, to form a community, and they will be proud of who they are. And I cannot express enough how much that's important.
When the group is ready to leave after 10 days, I hope they go home with a sense, the deep, deep sense, that they have a home here.
I'm going to take home a lot, a brand new family, a deeper understanding and pride in what it is to be Jewish.
I'm leaving here with more information about myself that I came here with and more knowledge about my history, my roots.
Really a lot of inspiration in Judaism.
I am also bringing back a nice Jewish boy for my mom.
We plan. We don't really know what's going to happen afterwards.
It's almost like if someone came to you and asked you what the smell of a flower smells like. You can tell them all the different notes, but they won't actually understand until they experience it themselves.